Broadcasting from the financial capital of the world, this is Nbrfm, New York City.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the program. My next guest is from Santa Rosa, California. Please welcome Epic, Bill Bradley. Hey Bill.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you today?
Excellent, excellent.
All right, that's what I like to hear. So Bill, what do you do?
I do extreme endurance. I'm like on a mission to motivate people, not to give up on their dreams. And I'm currently out in International Falls, Minnesota, the coldest spot in the continental U.S. And I just attempted the Arrowhead 135. It's one of the toughest races in the world, and you pull a sled with your survival gear in sub-zero temperatures. And this year was a record, real close to a record. It was like minus 50 degrees Celsius, or Fahrenheit, excuse me. And
I hope it wasn't Celsius, because that's deadly.
Oh, it's deadly no matter what.
Yeah, that's rough, man. That's really, really cold. So what makes you want to be out there?
And this is my 8th attempt, and it really is that I'm driven to show people not to quit on their dreams. Like, I think people quit too easy on stuff, and this is my 8th attempt, and I've had frostbite. I've got out here. I have hypothermia. I've had where my skin peeled off my feet with trench foot, and I just keep coming back because I'm trying to show people that if you got a big dream or goal, it's not easy. It's just not easy, man, and you just don't quit.
All right, fair enough. But Bill, how many times can you try the same thing over and over again and fail without being crazy? Right? Didn't Einstein say you keep doing the same thing over and over again with the same results? You're kind of crazy. You're insane.
If you do the same thing over and over again, but I keep tweaking it, and I don't get knocked out the same way twice. So I'm going to run out of ways to not finish. That's the plan.
Okay, fair enough. I can. All right. I can respect that as long as you're not doing the same thing over and over again.
No, we're like I work with my mentor out here, my buddy Mike. One doggy, and we spent, I came out here like 6 weeks ahead of time. We worked on a lot of stuff. The only thing I did was I did a race, kind of a practice race, and I went like 37 hours like a month earlier, and I was a little tired this year. I wouldn't go that far again.
Oh, okay. So tell me more about your background, Bill. Why do you do this?
Well, I'm an extreme endurance athlete. I have a world record. I went 7 times, continuously across the Grand Canyon rim to rim. I've swam 20 miles in the English Channel, no wetsuit, no brakes, biked across America in 16 days, like 18 hours a day on the bike seat. Just done multiple things. Did a quadruple Badwater in Death Valley. That's one of the world's toughest races. 584 miles I did, and temperatures around 120 degrees in August. So, and it's just that, and the idea is that I get out there and I push myself, and if I, and a lot of these things I make, but some of these that are so hard right now, they're just really, really hard, and I don't make. And I'm from California. I don't live in the snow. I do my best to get out here and get, kind of figure it out, but this race is a very complicated race. I've also climbed a high camp on Mount Denali, the world's coldest mountain in Alaska. Haven't quite summited that. I've taken 4 attempts at that. I fell in a crevice. I've gotten frostbite up there also. I think I originally thought my mission was to show people to, step outside their comfort zone and try different things. And then I kept getting my butt kicked, and I'm like, wow, maybe I'm supposed to show people not to quit, because I can't even stop. It's like I'm already planning. We're doing a huddle right now, figuring out what I could do different to make it next year.
Okay. I mean, look, Bill, tell me. Let's get down to the nitty gritty here. This is not. Hey, don't take this the wrong way, but this is not normal, and I'm sure that you understand that. What you do is not normal. People don't just put themselves through these crazy. And crazy is probably not the right word. Probably tough and high endurance, high impact challenges.
Crazy might be a word that's used a lot.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, you know, it was the first word that came to my mind, but it's probably not the right word because, you know, crazy implies that you don't know what you're doing, but you clearly know what you're doing. So I don't think crazy is the right word here.
Yeah, no, yeah. So what was your question on that?
So the actual question is, like, what's the real reason why you do this?
It really is to motivate people. I had a business. I did a business where I had a $10 million video chain, you know, a year, and I did really well at it. And when that whole industry ended, it was like, do I really want to do another normal business? No, I mean, I'm supposed to, like, motivate people. I don't know why I have this calling. Gosh, I wish I was good at golf.
Right, but like, you know, Bill, like Tony Robbins motivates people. You know what I mean? Like Gary Vaynerchuk motivates people. But they don't go climbing mountains and go in the extreme cold.
I know, my way's different, man.
I love it.
My way's different.
I really do. And trust me, I'm not. I'm just trying to find out. Like,
you're an athlete, man. I know you love it. I looked at your bio, man. You got to know.
Yeah, it has a lot to do with competition, and you know, not only competing with other, you know, against other people, but competing with yourself and the environment.
This year only, it looks like it's going to be less than, you know, probably 70 of us start on foot, and maybe it'll be like, you know, 15 will finish this year because it was so extreme. It was this big, the polar vortex warning, and we're in the middle of it racing. Minus 50 degrees, we're racing.
So, Bill, do you train for this stuff year round?
Oh yeah, year
What's that
round.
training like? I got to know because, you know, obviously.
Well, I'm in California, so I pull a sled up and down the beach. You know, to get used to pulling a beach. Get a lot of looks, you know, when you're pulling a sled up and down the beach and everybody else is out there surfing or something.
Right.
And then I train in a meat locker to get used to the cold. You know, I go in there with a stationary bike in a meat locker, an old beat up one, looks like something out of a Rocky movie. And, you know, and then I'll do regular running. I'll run, you know, up in the mountains, do power walking to try and get used to the speed, you know. I'll lift weights. I mean, I'm training like 25 hours a week at, you know, when I'm hitting my peak. And I'm in the gym, you know, at night lifting weights. I'll be in there with 9 o'clock at night some nights finishing off my day. I mean, I have a vlog. I got a couple videos that have got 1 million views. I'm seriously out to motivate people. I mean, it's like I can't even stop. I just can't.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, do you videotape any of these things that you do?
Oh, yeah, I had two people. I was getting videotaped for 2 separate documentaries right now.
That's so cool.
So,
man.
yeah, one's on me and one's on the race, and I was put in both of them, you know, so.
Very cool. All right, so how can people find out more information about you and what you do?
Well, we have a website, Epic Bill Bradley. I do speaking, too. In Epic Bill Bradley, and then also I got a vlog, like I was mentioning, at Epic Bill Bradley, and we're on all the, you know, social media also.
Okay. All right, very cool. Well, listen, Bill, thank you for coming on the show today. This was different, and I appreciate it.
You're awesome. Thank you for the opportunity. I really appreciate it, too.
All right, again, epicbillbradley.com, EPICBILLBRADLEY, epicbillbradley.com. Check out Bill's website for more info. Thanks, Bill.
Thanks, buddy. Okay, appreciate it.
And thank you all for listening. We'll be right back with more after this.